son, very soon. Remember, God is in the details. And details are what makes me a craftsman. And you a crafts boy. Oh.
So, what are you making now?
Fireplace.
A fireplace.
Yes, even birds need a place to put their bowling trophies on.
Ooh, you know what? I had some really cute little lace curtains from an old dollhouse in my attic. I was saving it for the daughter we never had.
No. This is a man's birdhouse. The next thing we put in is a leather recliner. So that little bird can kick back, put his thin little legs up the ottoman, pick up the paper, read it, put it back on the floor, and poop on the paper.
Well, you're the expert.
Mark, this is going to dry for about 30 minutes, and then we install the jacuzzi. You know, I could live in this house.
You got the legs for it. Cam, I want your opinion about a dress.
Save yourself. Run. Go now. Run. Too late for me. Run. Get out of here. Go. I'll distract her. Look at
Very cute. Which dress do you like?
Either one. They both look nice.
I don't want to look nice. I want to look different.
Well, let's put them both on. Go for that layered look.
Come on, Tim. I want to make an impression at this opera fundraiser.
When are you going to an opera fundraiser?
We are going Saturday night.
Saturday night?
Yeah, I told you about this Wednesday morning.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I most certainly did. You just weren't listening as usual.
Or wasn't listening? Why don't you repeat these things? Every time you say something important, you know you're always walking out of the room. Oh, honey, by the way, this is very important. The health of our family relies on this. You know, Saturday night.
Well, did you keep Saturday night open?
Why should I? I didn't know all that that was.
Well, why didn't you ask me?
Why don't you repeat it?
I'm repeating it now. We're going.
Man.
Oh, come on, Tim. It's going to be lovely. They're singing highlights from the Barber of Seville.
Stage full of 300-pound porkers going, I got a bad haircut. I got a bad haircut. Oh, they screwed up my bags. Hey, you should use conditioner. You should use conditioner. He said, hey,
We're going. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget to put that in.
I didn't hear you. Well, spring is right around the corner. Now, what do you look forward to at springtime?
Turning my clock ahead, Tim.
You party animal, you, Al. When most people think of spring, they think of spring cleaning. And nothing more important than cleaning your engine. Lisa? What Al and Lisa are pushing out here is the engine out of my wife's car. Just kidding. This is a very filthy 5-liter V8, chrome valve covers, aluminum high-rise, and a 4-barrel carburetor.
There you go, Tim.
Thank you, Lisa.
And after a long, hard winter, you want to gap your plugs, flush your dirty radiator clean, and make sure your hose doesn't leak.
Let's not get too personal, Al. First thing I want to do is degrease this bad boy using Binford's new Engine Clean. It's perfect for home, auto, and airplane. All you got to do is spray it on a hot engine, rinse it off, ordinary tap water. At this point, your wife may look at you going, what are you doing in this engine bother cleaning the dirty old engine, you dumb ox? The floor needs cleaning! At this point, he's like, take the hood and go, think.
That's Tim Taylor, care of Tool Time. P.O. Box 327.
Al, I think that women know that I'm just joshing. And besides, why would a woman be looking under the hood of a car? We don't look under the washing machine, do we?
That's P.O. Box 327. Detroit. Am I?
Anyway, the way a man treats his machine says something about the man. It says pride. Pride in workmanship, and that's what it's all about.
You tell him, Junior.
Oh, I like that kind of enthusiasm. You know what I'm talking about?
I sure do. Me and my partner here, we've been building cars for 42 years.
No kidding.
Oh, it's true. We were on the assembly line at the Dearborn plant out there on Miller Road.
Why don't we talk to these guys? 2 American workers. Let's get them down here. Come on, you guys. Look for him.
Are we really on TV?
Well, these aren't hair dryers, pal. Yeah, you're on TV.
Did we get Tool Time hats?
Well, I don't have any with me, but Al, let's get 2 hats for him. All right, gentlemen, what are your names?
I'm Hick Peterson.
Hello, Hick. How you doing?
Eddie Phillips.
Eddie Phillips. How you guys doing? Welcome to Tool Time. This is Al over here.
We know Al.
Oh, we don't know Al.
Yeah, hey, Al, come on.
Give us one of them big salutes.
I don't want to disturb this love fest you have going here. But let me remind you of something. Al's my assistant. He assists me. All right, gentlemen, what do you say we sit down and chat a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
All week long, we've been doing our salute to workmanship. And who would know more about workmanship than you two guys? 40 some odd years on the line, what'd you do?
Well, the hit here was headline, alignment, and I was rear bumpers.
From beginning to the end?
Yep.
Cool. You know, 42 years on the line, you must have pushed out some good Detroit iron. Let me ask you a question. In all those years, what was your favorite car?
Oh, 55 Thunderbird. No doubt about the bird.
Yeah. Ford's answer to the Corvette. It was a two-seater, had a
V8 engine, 92 3-speed overdrive, engine, upper and lower A arms,
yeah.
4 springs.
That thing power-to-weight ratio could do 0 to 60 under 10 seconds.
Good run always brings me out.
It must have been a great day watching that first T-Bird roll off that.
Oh, great day. But they were all good days back then. You know, we used to knock out about 100 cars a day. And after work, Dick and me would go down and have a stinky.
Stinky?
Yeah, it's a sandwich.
It's my own invention. Limburger cheese, sauerkraut, big slice of Bermuda onion, and some hot mustard.
Woohoo!
Why don't you just lick a skunk?
And Tim, they still make a great stinky down at Big Mike's Tavern at 4th and Jefferson. Hey, that ought to take care of our tab.
Yeah, right.
Big Mike's Tavern. Well, that sounds like a man's bar there, huh?
Oh, you know it, Junior. Pools, ales, Darkwood, American beer.
We go there all the time. 4th and Jefferson.
All right. That's all the time we have for tool time this week. Al, what do you say we give these two American workers a tool time salute? Thank you. And remember, men build machines, they don't build themselves. So next time you see a 55 T-Bird, remember, this is the face of the man that installed that bumper. And this is the face of the man that aligned the headlights. Remember, if you didn't put it together with your own hands, it's not really yours. See you next time on Tool Time.
Hey, Peter, what are you doing? Getting some fun to feed the birds in the backyard. You doofus, birds don't eat grass, they eat worms. Yeah, you have to do what the mommy bird does. What's that? Chew up the worms and spit it into the baby bird's mouth. Ew, I'm not feeding any worms. Well, if you want the baby birds to starve, maybe I could just eat one. Now we're talking.
Hey guys, where are you going?
Outside to feed the birds. Oh, I'm gonna choke the worms just like the mommy bird.
No, you're not. Brad, Randy, I think you just have homework to do. Mark, just spread the bread around for the birds, okay? Hi. Hi. How was your show?
Terrific. I heard about a new restaurant, Big Mike's Tavern. I thought maybe we'd go down there this weekend. What night would be good?
Forget it. We are going to the opera fundraiser.
Oh, man.
Now, come here. I'm really excited. I found the perfect thing to wear. It's a little daring, but I think it's fun.
A tuxedo?
Yeah, what do you think? What's so funny?
I've just never been out with a maitre d' before.
Don't care about the fundraiser.
It's not that I don't care, honey. It's just I'm a little tired of you making these big plans without telling me.
Hold on. This whole thing was your idea in the first place.
What?
Yes. Mrs. Larson asked us at church 2 months ago, and you said, oh, yeah, we'd love to come.
I didn't mean that. I was being polite.
Well, she thought you meant it. I thought you meant it. You should say what you mean.
Like you do.
Yes, like I do.
Wasn't it you that said Mrs. Larson looked just hideous in that purple moo-moo or whatever she had on?
Well, she did look hideous. She looked like a giant eggplant, so.
But when she comes back over the second time, you said, ah, Mrs. Larson, you look lovely. But you say what you mean. You look hideous, you big fat moo-moo.
She didn't ask me if she looked hideous. She asked you if we were going to the fundraiser. You said yes, so she set the ticket.
Why didn't you just tell me?
I did tell you, Tim. I told you 3 times.
I'm not stupid. If you told me 3 times, I would have remembered saying no 3
Well,
times.
so what are you saying? You're not going to go?
No, this would be the 4th time.
Well, then fine. I'll just put a dress under my tux and take myself.
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by D-Drops, the sunshine vitamin in just one drop.
The last time my girlfriend and I got together, we made 3 important decisions. Stop the bad blind date, spend less time shopping for shoes, and the best of the... You call. Quest Chat is amazing. There's always someone new looking to have a good time. And they're in the same city as you. Quest Chat is free to try. So call now and feel the rush.
Long distance charges may apply. 18 plus First Media. Do you love me?
Every time I look at you.
Nivea's 3-step face care. 1, cleanse. 2, tone. 3, moisturize. Be good to your skin in 3 easy steps from Nivea.
At Nabob, we're choosier than ever about all beans. Imagine these are all the coffee beans in the world. Only these are the best tasting varieties. Only these are grown in a sustainable way. And only these are Rainforest Alliance certified, helping the environment, farmers, and the communities. Nabob uses 60% of these now. Now let's get to 100, just by doing this. Nabob, better beans, better coffee, better planet.
Brewski, one buttercup. A toast to Mike. Here's to your health and to your happiness, sir.
How about paying your tab? And to your fine generosity. That'll be $3.
We take back our toast. Hey, everybody, look who's here. Tim the Toolman Taylor. Hey.
Hi, guys.
All right.
Hi, everybody.
That's Mike over there behind the bar.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
Good to meet you, Terry.
Well, good to my word. I brought you guys some hats.
Oh, man, thanks a million.
And we promised you a stinky. Mike, fix him a nice big one.
Come right up.
Mike, don't bother.
It's not going to bother me. I'm not the one eating it. Hey, we're glad you dropped by. You know, there's a bunch of guys that we used to work with. They're going to be here tonight. And boy, would they love to meet you.
Ooh, I'd love to, but not tonight. I believe my wife is dragging me to the Michigan Opera Theater fundraiser.
Don't do it. Just put your foot down and say, woman, I'm not going.
Now, you see, that's the attitude that kept you a bachelor all your life. Of course, your faith didn't help much either.
Well, the ladies down at the senior center don't seem to mind. You can see me at those Saturday night dances going.
Sit down, sit
All
down.
right, Eddie, just for a minute.
So what if it's the opera? Look on the good side of it. You're going to get to see your wife all dolled up in a beautiful gown.
She wants to wear a tux.
Well, I hate to see a woman wearing pants. You know, down at senior center, I won't even dance with a woman unless she's wearing nylons with a nice seam right at the back of her legs.
Those aren't seams, those are veins.
My point is, Tim, that in the old days, women wore dresses, and they hung on your arm on Saturday night, and they liked it when you called them dame.
I don't think Jill would like if I called her Dame.
Dame, doll, gal, babe, whatever she likes.
It's good advice, Phil, but I really do got to get moving.
Hey, you haven't had your stinky yet.
You have it.
Hey,
We haven't solved your problem yet.
I came in with hats, not a problem.
Oh, you mean your wife's making you go someplace you don't want to go, and she's starting to wear men's clothes, and you're telling us you don't have a problem?
The problem is, up until yesterday, I don't think she ever told me we're going to a fundraiser.
That's a woman for you.